Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the last Cloudia video, and we have a UR Ark ticket once again. So if you've been playing for a little while, you may have already gotten one before, but if you're a new player, this is going to be a godsend for you, for sure, because now you can choose literally any UR Ark in the game, and UR Arks are very hard to come by. They're extremely hard to pull. They have very low rates, so the chances of you getting them are very small, but then you could get lucky every now and then. You can get some. As you can see, even I got a little bit lucky and got quite a few of them. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys what you should be picking. Especially if you're a new player, you should definitely be picking the Ark that's way down here as your first Ark, UR, the Theophilus of Los Magnus. Very good trait to one-shot stuff, and you'll get stuff done really quickly. And then the skill allows you to have a reduction of attribute resistances by 50, which is very high. And then the attack of the lowest resistance to each enemy, a very powerful attack. So, and then you get a huge damage cap on that attack there. And so as you can see there, I have it at level 10. The reward is good, especially for a new player. If you get this as a new player, that'd be amazing to see, for sure. Especially with the new unit that just came out. And I'll be reviewing him after this video. But also you get the ring, which is very good to have. You get the mouth, which is good. A biscuit for free, good. I'm talking about as a new player. This is all these abilities here would be really amazing to have. Besides maybe the slow. The slow probably not so much, but the heal. This one is good. The Giga Week, very good. Almost all the stuff here would be good as a new player. Especially this trait here would be very nice as a new player. You can one-shot anything in story with like even weaker characters if you have this equipped and you have this maxed. Or at least you have it leveled up a few times. So that'd be my number one pick. Alright, so if you've already had a UR ticket and you chose this one because you watched one of my other videos, and I probably had that as the number 1 or number 2 or number 3, I should probably tell you what you should not pick. So there are some arcs way down here that, I mean, this one I'll probably be talking about soon, but there are some arcs here that you really shouldn't be picking, like Sky Fortress Solaris. Nah. The reward is really old. Like, you can just tell, just looking at this, that it's just not a good arc anymore. The stuff in here you could probably just get from other arcs at this point. It's aged very badly. This is just not worth it. This AER is just not that amazing. So, just overall, just not that great. It's aged badly, so you shouldn't be picking that one. But the number 2 pick you should probably be picking is Great War of Ruin. I think this might have been my number 1 in one of my other videos, but this is definitely the second pick that you should get because it allows you to instantly get a special going, which is very nice. Ally special to fill 100%, very nice. And then when you use your special gauge, fills up to 100%. Once per quest, of course. So you want to use versus bosses, of course. And then the rest stuff you don't really care too much about, but it's still nice to see. And then the reward is pretty decent because you can actually, I believe you can combine with other AERs and get something with that. I believe I think I did that, or maybe it was a different ring. Maybe it was different ring. Yeah, I think it's a different ring. But this one's still good because it allows you to auto revive, which is good. So this is my second pick. Very good reward there. My third pick. Let's see what we've got going on here. Third pick, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. Well, I guess at this point it would be your preference. If you already have those two, you're already doing pretty good for yourself. So maybe you'd like to have this Archbeing. I'm not going to try to pronounce whatever that is. Pretty good. It has favored sword in here, which is... Some units actually are having this now, but so it's not as special as it used to be, but it's still pretty good for units that don't have it. And then you have this, which allows you to get 10% more light damage, attack damage. And then you nullify STR and defense debuffs, which is good. Excluding some debuffs, but that's alright. So this would be another really, really nice pick, in my opinion. Alright, so you're saying, Deus, I already have all 3 of those. Well, I mean, like, at this point, now you're just, like, nitpicking, because those are my 3 picks. So if you already have those, you could look into getting this as some decent some skills. For the fire critical raise, although some other arcs may have that already at this point. Mainly for the AER reward, and you can upgrade this. So this is actually a pretty good AER because you can actually upgrade this in the forge. So at this point, I'm not really talking about new players anymore because If you already have all those other ones that I already talked about, then you already have a pretty decent account, but you're still looking at maybe, I don't know which one to pick still, even though I have these ones. This one's pretty good because they are mainly. This one, the fire, if you have a fire team, this is actually quite a good ability for 30% fire attack damage. So, I was actually looking at this one as my last pick. I was actually looking at this one. This was like a niche, like underdog pick. Like if you're the kind of guy that likes to see underdog picks or something like underrated or something niche, this might actually be very valuable to you because this one here allows you to revive all incapacitated allies and also greatly restore HP. So I'm assuming this is 50% revive, but that's quite nice because that allows you to have another backup. Some fights don't allow you to use arc skills, so keep that in mind. But I think this is pretty good because it allows the other part I don't really care about. It just does damage with the damage cap, and then boosts damage against undead, whatever. You care about the revive thing, which is insane because now you have this if you're allowed to use arc skills, and on top of that, summon that revives you as well. So you have 2 revives as long as you're able to use arc skills on a skill here. So that allows you to go into crazy mode because you have 2 revives. Like, you have not much to fear. Plus you have high resurrection, very nice. Healing boost, which is okay at this point. We have high healing boost at this point, but that's alright. And then the reward is quite good for some of the newest units that have been coming out, like Mana, and also the new shift version of what her face. I can't remember what her name is right now. The healer. Quite nice for that as well. So good. Theria, by the way, I just remembered. I literally just remembered. It would be very good on this Theria. Actually, it's maybe like best in slot almost. Because you get some healing stuff and then you get some light damage. So, what do I got going on here? Yeah, definitely better than whatever I ever equipped on this. Definitely a lot better than that. So, if you have this version of Theria, that might be valuable to you. And I might actually pick that up just for... I'm actually looking at that revive. Like, wow, that revive was actually pretty good. Like, even I'm looking, and I have quite... As you can see there, all those helds. I have quite a few UR Arks, and there's some other ones I'd like to see. But seeing that revive is actually pretty nice. So that might be the one I might pick. Everything else here really isn't worth picking. I looked at some of the other ones because I don't have these ones, and I looked at them and they're pretty okay. You know, they're UR, so you expect them to be pretty decent, but it's just like in the grand context, if you can only pick one of these, you gotta be a little more nitpicky, a little more scrutinizing, and I think that those are the picks you should go. I chose 3, and then there's 1 underdog pick for you guys, so hopefully that'll help you out in your choosing of the Ark. So I don't know if they're gonna do a unit choosing as well, or they're just gonna have this one, because I believe there was a part 2, or maybe there wasn't. I don't remember now. Maybe there isn't a part 2 for this. That was quite a while ago now with Adel, you know, and everything, but I don't remember at this point if there's gonna be a unit choice ticket. But if there is, I'll make a video, of course. And let's look what we've got going on here very quickly. Got some tickets in here, pretty nice. Yeah, so make sure you guys are using those stock tickets. I already used mine, and I got 2 units that I didn't have, surprisingly. So hopefully you are going to get something with those stock tickets. And for the video, for the end of the video, we're going to go ahead and use this stuff here to see if we can get this guy. But I doubt it, but let's see what happens. And I have the sound on this time. I'm going to be doing a separate pull video for him if I don't get him in this. That'd be quite amazing if I do get him, but nah, there's nothing here. So I'll be making a separate pull video for him most likely, but I'll be also making a review, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Do I have more tickets? If I don't have 10 tickets, I'm doing. Nah, I'm not doing it for just 1. I'm just going to do 10. Alright guys, see you next video. Peace.